Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Sure.
Whenever I saw you, you are very happy, calm, positive. How you maintain it? Because at one day I feel I am the best girl, but at next day I feel I am the worst in this world. So how you maintain it for the whole journey? Thank you.
Thank you, Tejal. What a brilliant
good
question.
question.
Loud round of applause
Yeah.
for Tejal's
Good
question. What a brilliant question that is.
And
That-
one more thing.
Okay,
I'm from
brilliant
Pune.
means one more. Okay. Please.
We are Punekar.
Oh, you Punekar Marathi बोलतेस का?
Of course.
Okay.
आणि स्पेशली देहू रोड.
Okay.
त्यामुळे खूप वेटिंग करत होते. Thank you.
Thank you. So brilliant question, Tejal. Such a fantastic question that, how do we maintain that state of happiness when I don't feel happy?
Yeah.
How many of you have had this feeling and in the morning you're kind of okay and in the afternoon you hit rock bottom? Any of you had that feeling?
I thought it was just coffee, the
I mean, we go through such a range of emotions throughout the day, right? The first thing I want to say to all of you is, please stop being overly obsessed with being happy. There is no need to be happy all the time. Please stop being overly obsessed with being positive. There is no need to be positive all the time. Please stop overly obsessed with this thing that I have to smile always. There is no need to smile all the time. Do you realize that this pressure to be positive and happy is making me negative and miserable? Do you realize that this pressure is toxic? When you have to be pressurized to be positive, that becomes toxic positivity. It's not positivity. एक बात आप लोग सब ध्यान रखिए दोस्तों, प्रेशर में मत रहिए. Accept your emotions with full authenticity. When I feel low, it's all right to feel low as long as I don't feel low all the time in a chronic way. If I feel low and negative all the time, I need help. But if I feel low on a daily basis, someday somebody is going to say something. Somebody comes and says, you look like a hog. I'm going to say, smile, thank you, sir, for that compliment. I'm going to feel insulted. I'm going to feel like I'm rubbish. I'm going to feel like I'm a piece of trash that he's calling me a hog. You know what I mean? So the first thing, guys, one very important principle, stop taking pressure. If some of you follow me on LinkedIn, you will see yesterday I put up a post on LinkedIn and the post said, today we have no motivational quotes. If you want to give up, give up. That's the post I put. And in that post, I wrote a caption saying, guys, you need a break. You need a pause. ठीक है भाई, बुरा लग रहा है ना? लग रहा है. आज ऐसी शाम निकाल देंगे. कल सवेरे नहीं लगे ये इंश्योर करना है, या परसों सवेरे नहीं लगे ये इंश्योर करना है. रही बात मेरी, कि मैं क्यों इतना खुश हूं? क्या मुझे भी ऐसे लो मोमेंट्स होते? है ना? आ रहा है. मेरे लो मोमेंट्स इसमें आएंगे.
Give us a preview. Give us an example.
I had a choice between keeping my image as a monk and saying I am the holier than thou, always happy monk, सब ठीक है, कोई problem नहीं है, मेरी life में सब sorted है, guys. I could have put that image up, or I could have become more vulnerable, saying I also have these problems, like you guys have, and here's what I do to deal with it. That's energize your mind, right? It's not a holier than thou book saying, okay, monks have no problems. Any monk who says they don't have a problem are blatantly lying. झूठे हैं सब. किसकी दुनिया में प्रॉब्लम है? How many of you have problems in your life? आपको सॉल्यूशन चाहिए प्रॉब्लम का? अपना फोन लीजिए और उसका होम स्क्रीन का वॉलपेपर है ना बदल दीजिए. शादीशुदा है तो स्पाउस का डालिए, रिलेशनशिप में है तो GF-BF का डालिए, और जब भी प्रॉब्लम होगा उठाइए, देखिए ऐसा, और बोलिए इफ आई कैन हैंडल दिस थिंग, आई हैंडल एनीथिंग इन माय लाइफ. सॉरी गाइस, just to make it a little lighter, right? But a story from my personal life. She's asked, why do I smile and why have I smiled? I'm saying something here which I don't often say. For the last 29 years, I suffer from a pain in my temples here. 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the last 29 years, I live in absolute hell. Absolute hell. When it comes to my pain, it is absolute hell. I don't know what a pain-free life means. I haven't experienced a pain-free moment in the last 29 years. As I speak to you, I'm in pain. When I sleep, I'm in pain. When I talk, I'm in pain. When I eat, I'm in pain. When I travel, I'm in pain. When I write, I'm in pain. Whatever I do, I'm in pain. And you might have your own examples for pain. Like I have mine, you have yours. Physical, emotional, whatever. We all have our pains. You know what? Here's what I learned in life. How many of you drive cars? Great. Here's a car that I definitely want you all to drive in your life. The C in the car stands for change what you can change about that pain. My headache, my pain here, I should change what I can change. So I tried allopathy, I tried homeopathy, I tried naturopathy, I tried neuropathy, I tried Tirupati, everything I tried. Whatever possible options were there, I tried everything. The pain is still there. Couple of years back, I was in London. I still don't stop trying. क्यों रोकना है? अगर हो पाए, कुछ क्लिक हो जाए, क्यों रोकना है? प्रॉब्लम है ना, उस पर कोशिश करते रहिए ना जी. So C in the car stands for change what you can change. But you know what? There are going to be things which you can't change, like my headache. 29 years.
And you're still always smiling. You're always smiling. Every time
try.
we see you, you're smiling.
I try.
And you're giving hope to people. You're being positive.
Yeah,
you're
try my bit. So the A in the car stands for accept what you can't change. When you know that there's nothing you can do about it, you have to accept it. And then, when you realize that you can't even accept it, there's certain things you can't even accept, the R stands for you have to rise above it. Or remove yourself from it. A lady, a friend of mine, 25, she got married. And in 6 months, she found out her husband's gay. Look, I have no problem with somebody's sexual orientation. It's their choice, right? But what does this lady do? She's stuck in a relationship where the husband's gay. She can't change. She can't accept. The only solution was R, which was remove herself from that toxic relationship. But when you have a pain like this, you can't change, you can't accept, you can't remove. That is when I feel rising above is important. Spirituality, mindfulness, meditation, conscious breathing, being in your own space, to be able to come to terms with it. And just because someone has struggles doesn't mean, just because somebody is smiling doesn't mean they don't have struggles. It just means they've chosen to focus on the brighter side and deal with the negative side of their life. Not to deal with it, but chosen to focus on the brighter side.
Thank you for sharing, Swamiji. That's a big one. And like he said, it's not something that he speaks of often. Lots of questions. Can we have the mic to the gentleman there? And
सर जैसे अभी आपने कार का एग्जाम्पल दिया, इसी तरीके से जब हम किसी भी कार्यालय में होते हैं, ऑफिस में कार्य करते हैं,
माइक थोड़ा करीब पकड़ेंगे आप?
हाँ, तो कई बार लोगों से हमारी अपेक्षाएं होती हैं कि वो हमारी मदद करें. जैसे हम कोई प्रोजेक्ट में काम करते हैं, बट सामने वाला रिस्पॉन्स नहीं करता है, तो हम लोग आमतौर पर नेगेटिव उनके बारे में सोचते हैं और वो ऐसा लगता है कि अपने आप खुद को स्पॉइल करता है, सामने वाले को कोई स्पॉइल नहीं करता है. तो हाउ टू डील दैट टाइप ऑफ द सिचुएशन? थैंक यू.
Correct. How many of you have had experience of this? The people don't help you. You expect something of them, they don't help you. उनकी जिंदगी मस्त चल रही है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. दिक्कत किसको है? आपको. How many of you have had expectations from your spouses? उठाइए हाथ, डर क्यों?